All right, so let me make sure I have a marker and an eraser because I'll need it later. And my book is sitting right here. So, guys, how was recess? I already know it looks like y'all have a good time at recess.
Yeah.
I know. It looks like it y'all did. And I saw a lot of people racing, like Micaiah, London, Caden, Isaiah.
There was a second grade
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, there was a lot of people racing. So today we are going to do a lesson over one of my favorite books. We're going to get to that in a minute, okay, guys? But first, what is that?
A flower.
It's a flower, but it's not just a flower. What is it? Whoa, hold up. Micaiah.
A sunflower.
Oh, Micaiah, what is it?
A sunflower.
It's a sunflower. And why is it called a sunflower? What makes you think that this is a sunflower? And I love the way y'all are raising your hands. Thank you. Kaden.
Because it looks like a sun.
Because it looks like a sun. And what color is the sun? Raise your hand. Peyton.
The sun is yellow, and also the flower can have a little circle, but that is not yellow, but sunflowers are supposed to be black in the inside.
Yeah, black on the inside. I love how you talked about on the inside because that's what I was going to get to next, right? So, on the inside, what is on the inside of that? What color is it, London?
Black and yellow. And
Yeah,
it
well,
has honey.
It's kind of black and yellow. It doesn't have honey, but it has something else that's super duper special. Does anyone know what it is? Abel. Oh my goodness, say that a little bit louder for everyone in the back.
Seeds.
It has seeds. Has anyone ever eaten sunflower seeds before? Raise your hand. Yeah, raise your hand. Let's see.
I think everybody has.
I think a lot of us have. Maybe a couple friends haven't. That's okay. But it's kind of like an almond or any kind of nut or seed that you've seen before. So the sunflower seeds, once the sunflower kind of starts to wilt, which means and it starts to die, all of the seeds fall and they blow in the wind and they scatter everywhere. And then out comes, once spring comes and it rains, out comes a beautiful sunflower. But what if I were to tell you that the book that I'm going to talk about today was about a seed? But that was from a sunflower, but what? Listen, let's see, guys. Let's listen to the title. The Bad Seed. But wait, sunflowers are beautiful.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. Huh. I wonder what's going to make him bad. And we're going to get to that in a minute, so go ahead and put your hands down. Yeah, he has a red crayon. All right, so we know that this story is going to be about a bad seed. Looking at the cover, okay? Looking at your cover without talking and hearing the title, The Bad Seed, what are some of the things that you predict the seed might do that are really bad? What are some bad things that he's going to do? Look at the picture. Maybe look at what he has in his hand. Let's see. I'm going to call on friends that have their hand raised super quietly like Miss AJ.
Maybe draw something.
Yeah, maybe he's going to draw something. That's good. And you knew that by looking at the crayon in his hand on the picture. Miriam.
Maybe he's going to draw a flower and it's going to be all red and not yellow.
Maybe. And one more will be for Jason Zapata.
What if a seed, another seed, they were coloring nice and about seed die?
Yeah. So it might not be so good. Good. All right, so we're going to take a quick picture walk, which means we're going to look at the pictures and we're going to use our brains and predict, which means to think, to guess of what might happen next in the story. Okay? Because we don't know yet.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, Samantha?
It looks like this seed is in a city and
Oh, no more questions right now. We're just going to kind of take a look at the pictures. All right, so on this page, I would like for you to look. We have a word that is all big. So each letter is a big capital letter. When you see that in this story, the author, the person who writes the book, wants you, Jackson, the reader, to draw your attention to it. He wants to emphasize it, make it known
Okay.
Kind of like screaming. Like if you were really loud, you want to make somebody know something. So that's what we call a text feature. So you see that in the text, in the words. Also, you might see the word bad, but it's not just spelled B-A-D. It's spelled B-A-A-A-A-A-A-D.
What?
So you would say that bad. That's right, Samantha. So is he just bad? No, he's bad. So it's really bad. All right, we're gonna keep moving, trucking right along. All right, and so in this one, so I want you to look at the picture. Because in this book, there is not just one person that's mentioned. There are a lot of people. But they're not talked about in the words. You see them in the illustration, in the picture. Okay, so draw your attention while you're reading. I want you to be super duper careful. And I want you to watch for this, okay? All right, as we keep going, we see more and more awesome things. But there's some really, really cool pages that I want you to pay attention for. Okay? And then on this one, what do you think is going to happen? What is that? Predict. What do you think?
They're gonna get
Let's see, Jeremiah. If you have a prediction, raise your hand, and I'll call on you. Jeremiah.
They're gonna get raped.
They're going to get raped and maybe put into a patient.
A seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to be put into a seed bag. Very good. And then, looking at the picture, how does he look? Give me a thumbs up if he looks happy. Thumbs to the side if he kind of looks, or a thumbs down if he looks really, really bad. Good, good. Most of you looked, and you were able to figure that out by looking at the picture. Good, and we see a lot of awesome things. So, guys, I think that we are ready to begin reading. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. So The Bad Seed, written by Jory John, and the illustrations by Pete Oswald. What does it mean written by? Who is that person? What's their title? What is their name? Abel.
Bad seed.
Starts with an A.
Author.
Oh, Abel.
Author.
Yeah, the author. When it says illustrated by, they're the person that draws the pictures. Good. You're so smart. All right, The Bad Seed. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble. There goes a bad seed. Look, do you see the text feature? Do you see all the A's in the word bad? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't just a bad seed, he was a bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I?
Super bad.
You really want to know?
Super bad. Yeah.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. So he tells long jokes that you never know what they actually mean. You never know how they end. Right? That would be crazy. He never tells you the answer. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. How do you feel when someone cuts in line? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh, I love the way that Lexi and Marion raise their hands. They're going to be the ones to share really quickly. Lexi, quick.
I feel
Mad. How do you feel? Mad. Yeah, so they don't feel very good. Looking at the picture, you can see that they feel mad. Yes, sir, Abel? I'm kind of sad. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences and I never listen. Is that good?
What is
No. Glare means to kind of look. Kind of glare at people. And I do lots of other bad things too. Want to know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. That word unremarkable It's kind of a big word. That's like a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade word. But what do you think it means looking at the picture, Kaden?
Oh my god. Is that a real story or not a real story?
We'll see later, Jason.
It's a bad seed.
Oh, all right, let's listen to my question. I'm going to say it one more time. Listen very carefully. The word unremarkable, we talked about it. I just said it was really a big word, a big kid word, but you're so smart and you know how to look at pictures to figure out what a word might mean. Looking at the picture, what do you think the word means? Isaiah.
The big seed is coming in. They're gonna all fall and he's gonna.
So I'm going to give you a hint. Do these sunflowers look different from each other or do they look the same?
Different.
Look carefully. Do they look? They look the same. So unremarkable is kind of the same. You don't really remember. Like if we all looked the exact same, we'd be unremarkable. People wouldn't remember Caden from Jason. We might, or from Jeremiah or Coco, or Micaiah, or Keontae, or Jackson. You wouldn't remember. All right, back to the story because we were kind of getting a little off track. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then the petals dropped and our flower drooped. Show me what it means to droop. Yeah, good. All right, guys, let's see. It's kind of a blur. But I remember a bag. Well, let's see what happens next. Remember, you're making predictions as you're reading. And everything went dark. And then. Uh-oh. Where is he at? Where is he at? What's the setting?
He's in the
He's inside of the bag. If you were inside of a bag, would you be scared?
Yeah.
A giant! Whoa.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I know. Be very careful. I want you to think, I want you to look. Look at the pictures and make sure you're looking for important things to the story. He's at a baseball game. That's cool. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered, ah! Achoo! But I was spit out at the last possible second. Whew! He made it, didn't he? He made it. Let's see. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. When I woke up, I was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed inside of me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed.
Oh no.
Look at him. Does he look good?
No.
A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted, which means he stayed away from a bunch of people. I was a friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose and I lived inside of a soda can. I didn't care. And it suited me. Until recently. I've made a big decision. I've decided that I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad. But I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late. And I talk during movies, and I do all sorts of other bad things. That talking during a movie, I would not like that one bit. That is a bad thing. But I also say thank you. And I say please, and I smile. I always hold the door open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. And all I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all.
He's a good seed. He's a good seed now.
Let's see. Hey there, look. there goes the bad seed. Actually, he's not that bad anymore. I heard that.
I heard that.
Look at the picture, and you can see who they're talking to.
He said, I heard that.
Yeah. So, quick. Let's recap this story. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened. So, what happened in the beginning? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, 0. Miss Coco, what happened in the beginning?
He told us why he was mad.
Mad, very good. In the middle of the story, what happened, Miss Peyton?
He showed his family in the seeds.
Yeah, it showed the family and it showed the seeds and how he actually started as a
Bad
good.
seed.
He started as a good seed, and then what happened, Samantha? He turned into kind of a bad and a good seed at the end. All right, guys. So when I say this word, I'm going to give you a second to think. Once we're quiet, we have control of our body and we're still. I'm going to say a word and I want you to think. It's a really big power word and it's really important to the story. When I say the word character, what do I mean? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to think. What does the word character mean? What does it mean? I'm going to give you a couple seconds as I write down. The word character. And again, I am not the best writer. What does the word character mean, Jackson? So a person, or maybe not even a person, Isaiah, what could it be? Yeah, the person, or what else? Not a person. Maybe it's like a noun, a person. Let's see, what about Anne? What am I? Roof, 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 roof. I'm a dog, but what am I? Or a cat, or
A donkey.
a donkey? What would that be? An So a person character is a person or animal or
A dog.
thing that
Crouching too.
plays
With
a part
nerve.
in the story. Beautiful. In the story, again, excuse my handwriting. Whenever I'm writing on the board, I'm kind of weird. My handwriting is not perfect. Don't laugh, guys. That would make me feel bad. Don't laugh. All right. So now I need the help of a couple friends that were sitting perfectly still when we were reading the book, following my instructions and listening very, very carefully. They're going to help me out, okay? So we are, anybody, remember how I kept saying, look at the picture. Remember, sometimes in the words, you won't hear and they won't talk about the characters, but you will see them in the pictures. Does anybody remember any characters from the book that were not talked about, but you saw in the illustrations or the pictures? AJ.
The other seeds.
So the family of seeds.
F-E-E. Why?
I'm gonna write them all over the place. Jackson.
I saw some peanuts.
Peanuts.
What's peanut? Oh, peanuts? Not peanuts. Peanuts. Yes.
Peanuts. What else? What else, Jason? Yeah, the bad seed. And he was actually the main character. The story was all about the bad seed. Yeah, the bad seed. What else? Let's see.
The sunflowers and his family.
Yeah, his family. So we have the family of seeds, and so they were a part of the sunflower. Isaiah.
The burger.
The what?
The burger.
The burger. All right, let's go through really quickly, and we're just gonna look at. Oh, hey guys. Let's calm it down. Get control of ourselves, because we're getting a little cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, huh? All right, so we have the bad seed. We have peanuts. Huh. What is that?
A seed.
It's one of my favorite things. It's not a seed. It is an...
Bad seed. A peanut.
Oh, whoa. We're on to something. Almond. Almond. Oh my goodness, that's one of my favorites. It's actually a nut.
I like
Almond.
The giant.
Jason, that's very good. The giant. G. Alright, so we just talked about some of the characters, and we said how a character is a person, animal, or a thing that plays a part in a story, okay? So, now, here's what we're going to do. I am going to give you a sticky note. You are going to go to your desk. Where? Just because we don't have tons of time, you're going to do this quickly. Remember, a character doesn't just have to be in a book. It can be in a TV show. It can be anything. But it's a person that plays a part. Anything that's a story plays a part. It's like a movie, TV show, an actual play, like the second grade Christmas play. That's next week. Like a TV show on Netflix. That's right. All right. When you're looking, you're listening. You are going to draw a picture. Quick. Like it's going to take you like a minute, then you're going to come back to the rug. A picture of a character from a story. Your favorite story, your favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Okay.
You ready? You just draw one. Go. Quick. Lickety split. Once you're finished, if you would love to write some a word to tell me what it is, but you're going to put it on the board, and when we all get to the rug, I'll call you to come put it on the board, and you're going to tell me quickly what it is. Got it? And it doesn't have to be super detailed this time, okay?
Can we draw the name?
Draw the name. You can write the name if you would like to just write.
How do you draw it?
Clifford, just draw a quick picture of a dog. I know you can do it. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're trying. That's all that matters. You can write a word if you would like to. All right, your minute starts now. Go. Thank you, Jeremiah. Just Jeremiah. It's easy to be a little loud. If you're already done, then go ahead and come sit back on the rug and hold on to your sticky note carefully. Carefully.
I don't know what to draw.
It could be a character from any movie, any story. What about a book you just read?
A peanut.
Peanut?
Oh dear. I did draw peanut.
Alright, Jackson, I like how you got it on your forehead.
Mr. Duncan.
Oh, that's okay. We all make mistakes. It happens. Just roll with it. Alright, guys, but you have not that long to finish your quick drawing. It's just a little sketch. Alright, hey friends, I know it's kind of exciting, but we also are getting just a touch loud. If you want to put it on your forehead like Jackson, that's pretty cool too. And like Abel and like everybody else is starting to do it. Alright guys, hustle.
I'm gonna get a drink. I can see who's in front of me.
Hey, but if you put it on your forehead, don't keep pulling it off, because then you're not going to be able to stick it anymore. And then it's going to be kind of crazy.
I'm not gonna stick it.
Alright, I'm going to give you 20 seconds, and then your drawing will be finished. Starting now. You don't have to worry about colors being everywhere. Don't worry about all the colors. It's just a sketch. Yeah. There's actually a game called Pictionary where you draw pictures. But you don't have tons of time. So you can't just sit and draw a detailed, beautiful picture. You have to kind of sketch it out really quick. And then show it so somebody can guess what it is. Alright guys, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you should be on your bottom, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh my goodness, y'all are counting up in Spanish. Alright, so I drew a picture. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Put your hands in the air. I put your hands in the air.
Like a dish.
Wave them in the air like you just don't care. Clap them once. Put them down. All right, now that I have your attention, I'm going to tell you what mine is really quickly. Mine is from the book Wonder. Has anyone ever heard of the movie Wonder or the book Wonder? It's actually about a kid that only has one eye. And so he is a wonder. And he likes space. So that is my favorite character from one of my favorite stories and books. All right, Felix, quickly come and tell us what yours is. Like, bada bing, bada boom. What is yours? Ooh, and look at that neat handwriting. Good job. All right, now Coco. Dora the Explorer. All right, Marianne. All right, what is yours? Tell us.
That fall in the flower.
Oh, yeah, she liked the one from the book we just read. I like that. Jackson. SpongeBob. I love it. Oh, next will be Abel. And we need to be quiet and respectful so we can hear what our friends wrote. SpongeBob. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and I love the way you sounded it out and spelled it. That's beautiful. Jason. Ninja Turtle. Ooh, Ninja Turtles are cool, especially Ninja Turtle ice cream. All right, Caden.
They like the SpongeBob.
Ooh, Caden's a Spider-Man. Ooh, my goodness. I love the way I'm sounding it out. Lexi.
Ow. Is it kind of a ghost show?
Ghost show. Ooh, I like it. Very cool. Very cool. All right, next will be Isaiah. Yeah. All right, and then Samantha's Peppa Pig. All right, so my friends that have front row seats. All right, Jeremiah, what's yours? Bum. I know it's later in the afternoon and we're getting kind of crazy. Let's stay quiet so we can hear. Here's what is it, Ninja Turtle? I like it, and you spent so much time drawing it. Beautiful. Keontae. Keontae's the Bad Seed, and then Peyton is Clifford. And look, she sounded Clifford out beautifully. I'm so proud of you, Peyton. And now, Miss AJ Darks. Dora and Clifford. Beautiful. So, a character. These were all super awesome characters. Super awesome characters for the story. So now, the last thing I'm going to do is I have to see... Oh, and Mr. London Lane, how could I forget? All right, what is yours, London?
Peanut.
Oh, peanut in the story. Very good. So I'm going to give you one last sticky note. I like sticky notes. Here's what I want you to do. So we learned that a character is a person or animal or a thing that plays a part in the story. Now it's your job, in your own words, which means do not copy off of the board. Make sure you're listening. Do not copy off the board. I want you to tell me, in your own words, what a character is. Now it's your turn to tell me.
I got my own.
You're going to tell me on the sticky note one character from the story. And you're also going to tell me what a character is. Okay, in your own words. First thing is what a character is. Second thing is an example or the character from the story. What is the first thing you're going to write?
A thing.
Oh.
A character.
Good. No, first thing you're going to write is the definition of a character. What is a character? So you're going to first write what a character is. And then on another thing, the second thing you're going to do is give me an example of a character from the story. You're going to do this at your seat. When you're finished, you're going to hand it to me. Sound good? Sound it up the best you can. And if you can't write something, because I understand it can be hard to sound some of these out. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. If you have trouble writing it, go ahead and draw a picture on the other side of what the character is. But I'd love, love, love for you to try to write it. Thank you.
I already spelled peanut.
Oh, very cool.
Oh.
From the story, not from any story, but from the story we just read. Oh, I got it, Rayson. Awesome. What is it? Alright, so remember, the first thing is you're going to tell me what a character is, and second, you're going to give an example from the story. Oh, very cool. Peanut. Peanut from the story, but then on the other side, did you tell me what a character is?
First that was me.
Oh, very cool. I love it. And then after that, you're going to come set that on this table. Make sure your name is on it so I know who wrote it.